Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, broadcasting from Merritt, British Columbia. Okay, guys, I got a really cool story I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to leave it up for what you guys feel in the comments below. Merritt's mayor and council welcome pay raise. So there are basically... This was back in July 24th, 2019. I think they meet up once a week and kind of discuss what's happening on the city's agenda, approve, disapprove. I was running for city councilor myself, and then something happened. It was an incident that happened with one person that was running, and then I decided, you know what? I want to enjoy more my retirement and travel more with the family. I don't want to be tied to a... So then I realized that city council wasn't, you're going to help them, or you're going to contribute to your experiences and stuff, and then you're going to get mudslinged over you all the time in town. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So anyways, I do have family that's been in councils for many years, but that's in Providence, Rhode Island. They're on city council there. Family that's almost like a lineage of family that I have there that's been in council and stuff, and meet up with they go to the Cape and meet up with Warren Buffett and stuff, but that's a discussion for another time. Anyways, okay, after studying 25 community staff, okay, let's read the main article here. Merritt's mayor and city council have made way for a salary bump after city staff noticed the elected officials earn less than those in comparable communities across BC. Mayor Linda Brown currently earns $25,984, and each councillor owns $15,590 per year. So, guys, don't confuse this. Remember, guys, this is a public sector job, so it's not private sector. So it's not, so it's basically coming from the city's payroll is what it is, right? Or it comes down to that. So $25,000 meeting once or twice, maybe sometimes twice a week. I'm not too sure what the agenda works. After studying 25 other communities similar to Merritt's size, staff found that the mayoral salary is 41% below the average, and the councillor salary is 12% below average. So there it is there. So the averages across the board are $8,024 across the board. This is the averages of population. $8,024. Mayor salaries average is roughly $36,582. And councillor salaries is roughly $17,394, and multiple of councillor salaries is 2.13, and mayor salary per capita is 4.81, and councillor salary per capita is 2.34. The process bump would see the mayor earn $36,582, and each councillor earn $17,394 per year moving forward. In addition, falling short of the average, staff noted 1/3 of the mayoral and councillor salaries was tax-free up until January 1st, 2019. But that is no longer the case. So they're getting taxed on that, but it doesn't... I don't know why they would tax public sector jobs. I mean, just pay them less and then don't tax them. Because it's just like a vicious circle that gets nowhere, right? Possibly other employment income determines how exactly affects the given number of council. Yeah, so if you make more or you have a job on the side, that's great, right? Most of the municipalities that have considered their policies recently have seen an increase. A staff support council reads, for example, Summerland raised the mayoral salary from $28,000 to $36,000 for the 2018 election. Okay. Council made way for pay raises 6-1 in regular meeting on July 23rd. Councillor Mike Bangu, who said he thought the increase should come in effect after the next election was opposed. So everyone voted 6-1 in favor of it. So I don't know that too many of these people on here, even though I live in this town. I don't know a lot of these people. So I don't want to say I don't know, But I think all these people work real full-time jobs too, right? So I'm not sure, what the deal is with that. So let's move on with this, and then fast forward to September 3rd, councillors give themselves a pay raise, and that's very interesting. Merritt's mayor and council have officially said yes to the salary bump. Council voted 5-2 in favor, adopting the pay raise at a regular meeting at August 27. Councillors So basically, 2 people voted against it, and that's brilliant. So I remember talking to one of my cousins who lives in Massachusetts. I have lots of family in Massachusetts. And he was telling me that a brilliant tactic when running, because I was running for city council here. He's like, this is a brilliant tactic, Mike. You got to learn this tactic. I'm like, what is it? He says, first, what you got to do, and he's telling me this in Portuguese. He's like, first, what you got to do is you have to feel the floor. Feel who's voting for what. And then, if it's something that obviously everyone's going to be like, oh, you guys did that. You vote, you feel the floor, see where the vote's going, and then you vote against it. That way, it looks good on paper to you. Look, man, I voted against it. What are you talking about? I didn't vote for this. But that's a good way. That's how you become a smart counselor. Read the floor, kind of throw your vote in there, and hope not everyone goes your way, and not everyone else is reading the floor too, right? You see what I'm saying, right? You hope that not everyone's going to vote against it after, so they don't look bad after. So this way, you kind of feel the floor and go with the flow, right? Mayor Linda Brown previously earned $25,000 and each councillor $15,000. The mayor will earn $36,582 and each councillor will earn $17,394 per year. And so I'm not going to read this here because we don't know. I can't prove any of this is true because I wasn't there. So they're trying to say they urged it to possibly do it for next year or next council, whatever, re-election thing. No, read the floor, be smart, urge it, and kind of push it, and then tell that to the papers, right? That's how you become a good counselor, guys. Take these notes, because this is how it works, guys. This is how, this is one reason why I don't want to be in this whole thing here, you know what I'm saying? Possible other employment income determines how exactly that affects a given number of council by staff. So most of the municipalities have considered their policies recently have seen an increase. A staff report of council reads, for example, Summerland raised a mayoral salary. Who cares about these other towns? These other towns have different taxation systems. These other towns have different responsibilities. I was walking around town the other day and someone come to me and said, oh, it's about time this council gets these roads fixed. These roads are getting fixed. No, that was 3 years in the making, guys. That was put in 3 years ago. It got approved 3 years ago. It's finally getting done now, 3 years down the road. So when people are saying, yeah, this council is doing, no. That's done. That's, no. That was put in and approved 3 years ago. That's now getting done today, right? So, I hear people even rumoring around town, oh, they fixed the flooding. I'm like, we didn't have much of a winter, so we didn't get much rain. Like, I'm not trying to go against what the council has done and has helped the city with. I'm not. I'm just trying to say, like, there's a lot of things happening out there. Oh, they fixed the forest fires, I heard from somebody else. I'm like, wow, really? Anyways, guys, city councilor, did you ever run? I did. It was an absolute disaster. I put my name for 3 days, and I ran right out of there. And then I'm seeing my speech or what I wrote, what I was going to read to the city and saying, Merritt is a crossroads, and it is a connection to the rest of BC, and it has potential. And I'm seeing that everyone's like, woo! Anyways, guys, let me know in your area, if you're in Australia, how does it work with the council system? Is it the same thing? Do they make like a side wage because they meet up once a week? How does it work, right? 7 or 5 hours a week, 6 hours a week, and then 52 weeks. And then they go on these field trips to the coast, to Vancouver, and they get everything paid for, and they get a lot going on. They got a lot going for them. It's a good learning experience. That's what I was going to do it for. But yeah, I prefer to spend more time with my family. I think that's where my happiness lies. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I would love to know. And feel the floor, guys. If you're a council member and you see them passing a law that everyone's going to oppose in town, feel the floor, vote, and then go to the paper and say, I urged this, I did this, and I didn't want to do this. And it kind of looked like you're like, yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.